Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias, and welcome back to Cave Story Plus. Technically, I should be saying plus at the end of it. It's Cave Story. That was the little intro scene to this game that was showing the Doctor with Misery and Balrog. Kind of curious, isn't it? But today we are going to continue. Last episode, we tried to stop the Doctor from getting the red flowers. Balrog took the key from Jinka, and Misery threw us down here into the labyrinth with Balrog. So, let's see. No response from that robot. You were thrown down here by the witch Misery too? Poor little guy. The island's junk is stored here. Once you're here, you'll never be able to get out. The switch for this door is supposed to be all the way up top, but the footing's real bad. I've fallen so many times that I've broken my leg. Oh. Yep, so the door won't open. We need to go upwards. We also have a new weapon from King. King died in the last episode, and he gave us his sword, which is a really good weapon. Especially if we can get it up to level 2. Now, there is some argument on whether level 2 or level 3 is better. Honestly, they're both good. They're good for different situations. Level 2 of King's Sword is really good for bosses. Ow. You guys just really hurting me. So we're gonna try to make our way up here without falling too many times. Can't make that jump. But this platforming is a little bit tricky. And, oh, great. Yeah, like I said, the platforming is a little bit tricky, especially when I fall off the side. You have to jump from there. You can't jump in the water. You don't jump as high in the water, so let's get him to... Ow. Yeah, I'm just trying to kill this guy. There we go. Might as well grab the experience. Trying to level this up to level 2. It takes a good bit of experience to get level 2. And level 3 is really good, but like I said, it's situational. Alright, so I'm not going to go out of my way for the experience at this point. There are going to be other enemies soon enough. And I needed to jump fully on that. Oh well. We didn't fall all the way back down, so that's good. Alright, so... coming up, we are getting close to the part of the game in which a couple things is going to happen. So, one, we're going to start encountering some new things. Namely, we are going to have basically the split off between the good ending and the best ending. There are very, very specific things we have to do in the coming days, I guess. I don't know. In like the next couple of episodes, there are very specific things we'll need to do in order to get the best ending. For right now, we're gonna get the best ending. Like, that is not a concern whatsoever. It's just a matter of actually managing to do it. And I've gotten those guys so out of sync. Alright, so here goes something. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. I'm gonna raid this guy. Do one of those. Perfect. Just don't get crushed. And hey, we made it up to the computer that opens the door. Awesome. Now, it's easy to get back down, and I don't believe there's anything else up here, so just fall back down. It's easy enough. And, well, most of the robots left. Alright, so we are now in the labyrinth. Uh-oh. The mangled remains of a robot. Uh-oh. These guys attack the robots. That's not nice. They're like cockroach guys. I don't know what they're actually called. I don't remember. but that tries to crush us, and so does this one. Alright, so through another door. We're to Labyrinth W. This area is gonna be kind of the start of the game getting a little bit more difficult. And yeah, that is pretty much what we're gonna be encountering here soon, is higher difficulty, more enemy spam, tougher enemies, but we have a lot of good weapons. Alright, so what is in here? Labyrinth Shop. These guys are nice. I want to eat Migma. What's that scent? I faintly smell Migma on you. Uh-oh. So, these... I don't know if they're grasshoppers or cockroaches or what. They eat Mimiga, so that's not good. Ever seen the outside of this island? It's floating high up in the sky. We guessed that before. Actually, well, I say we guess, I know, but how the island happens to float, the secret to that is hidden deep inside this labyrinth. Oh, interesting. It was ages ago. A witch lived alone in solitude here on this island. That witch would ultimately use her magic to create this labyrinth and confine us Gaudy within. So that's what they're called. They look like grasshoppers or like locusts or something. I can't get up there. Can't quite jump up there. Way out of the labyrinth does exist. However, the path leading to the exit is obstructed by a single boulder. I'm not even sure if the exit can be reached after moving the massive piece of rock. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Hi, this is the Labyrinth Shop. Unfortunately, a burglar broke in recently and took everything, so I don't have anything to sell you. Sorry for the inconvenience. What's that? You've got something nice there. That's a polar star and a fireball. May I have a look? No. You're gonna regret it later. So if you say yes to him, he takes both your polar star and your fireball and gives you a new weapon called the snake. I've never used the snake before. I don't recommend it. It's bad. What we're gonna be able to do with the polar star later is much better. And honestly, I like the fireball. So this is what the weapon, the sword does now. Level 2 is really good. It does a little bit more damage. It's a larger projectile, and I believe it flies just a little bit farther. And so, it does a lot of damage, which is probably the nicest part of all this. And yeah, we're not gonna keep the blade all that long, to be honest. There is a better weapon we can get with the blade. But for now, the blade is a really good weapon. Alright, we have an area down here. And here's level 3. We get a Ghost of King. And it is really good. So, it will attack literally everything on screen. Well, in a decent area. And let's go in this door first. Hey, it's Curly. And some frog people. Let's save it. Hey, Curly, how are you? Hi, long time no see. You look great. So you were warped down here by that witch Misery. Me too. Even you weren't able to succeed against them. I did have a tiny bit of hope. Like you, I tried my best, and this is where I ended up. I'm disappointed in myself. When it comes down to it, I couldn't protect them. With this body in this shape, getting out of here is going to be next to impossible. Oh, are you her friend? If you want to save her, it's best you do whatever the doctor says. Alright, doctor? You're a physician. Yes, you are. Allow me to take care of you. Oh, cool. He heals us. Don't worry, I won't take your money. In exchange, please accept a simple request from me. There's an old clinic nearby. Go there and see if there's any medicine left inside. Oh hey, we get the clinic key. So, in case you haven't guessed, the key to getting the best ending in this game is to make sure Curly makes it out with us. Wherever we go, Curly has to go with us. So, we need to do this. So, this is why Blade level 3 is seen as really good. It does a lot of area of effect damage, and it's a good weapon. However, it is kind of slow, and it's not as good against bosses. So it's kind of an up to you type thing of whether or not it's the best blade level, or if blade level 2 is better. But it is really good against enemy spam. Can we get up there? We cannot. We can barely get up there. So this is the old clinic. Let's go in. And there's a chest. Anything else around? This is suspicious, isn't it? Let's open the treasure chest. We found the cure-all. And monster. It looks like Balrog, but it isn't. So as you can see, this is not the best weapon against bosses, but this boss seems to have like the bubbly. Ow. Whereas this is a really good weapon against bosses, especially if you spam the attack. It does so much damage. And there we go. We defeated... I don't actually know if it has a name. Nope. I believe people refer to it as the Ghost. The Clinic Ghost. Alright, so... let's just finish this up. So we can't get up there quite yet. If you're paying attention, you'll notice that there's a lot of areas where it almost feels like we are just a little too short. Well, there's a reason for that, and it is actually coming up very soon. But there's a catch. So we have the cure-all. Let me take care of you. Yep, we give him the cure-all. Oh, you found it. Thank you, and sorry for the trouble. Please leave the rest to me. Alright, thank you for doing what was necessary to help your friend. Tell me, were there still any ghosts? Yeah. So it is usually referred to as the ghost of the clinic or something like that. Let's save it, and let's talk to Curly. This is the legendary labyrinth. I don't know who built it, but it must be for some kind of trash collection. There's only one way to escape. You'd have to move a massive rock that is found inside a separate chamber. Yep, I'd go with you, but in my current state, I'd be more of a burden than help. So, leave the rest to me. And let's leave and come back for a second and see if that does anything to change. Well, anything. So, oh, Curly's gone. Here for a visit with your friend? If that's who you're looking for, she headed out in the general direction of the boulder chamber. And, yep, looks like the medicine is finally taking effect. She'll be much better very soon. It's all thanks to you. Alrighty then, so... we need to continue on. And we're coming up to, actually, one of my favorite bosses in the game. But we'll get there soon enough. So we need to... ow. Take damage, evidently. We do need to watch our health. We are coming up to another boss very soon. Let's use the fireball. That's going to be good for these enemies. And now the fun part. We gotta time that jump pretty precisely, or else you get smashed. So we can't get the treasure chest that's up there. We'll get that later. Alright, so far, not too bad. And we'll kill these guys. Alright, so this is a weird looking thing. Let's level down. And okay, maybe not. There we go. Nope, nope. We are taking a lot of damage, and that's not very good. Alright, so nothing could possibly go wrong here. No, everything's gonna be fine, except for a boss. And the boss is this thing, which goes back and forth and really hurts if you are not careful. Also, we can't go any farther. So it goes back and forth. It's a predictable set of like patterns, and we just need to do as much damage as we can. Ow. You need to die, please. Alright, the only problem is the boss can kind of get out of the area if you're not careful. And so let's leave him back over here. Actually, not that bad of a boss. It has an interesting name, and it is very interesting in general. There we go. We blew up all of the different parts of it. So now it's going to be mad. It's going to drive back and forth for a while. And now we should be able to do damage to it. And it shoots out little, well, it looks like fish. Ow. Yeah, like I said, it running over you is really painful. Nothing else really, but just don't let it run over you. Alright, let's use missiles. Oh, it's so close. We nearly killed it. We're almost dead. There we go. We killed it. And it was a giant cat. And defeated Monster X. Alright, so before we continue on, we are almost dead, so we're going to, unfortunately, our weapons are really underpowered. You know, I don't think there's much more after this portion of the level, so let's just head this way. And yeah, there's a door. Cool, so question mark. Hey, it's Professor Booster. Here's the thing. We need to save it. And this is very important. Do not go down there. Professor Booster is down there, and he will give you a jetpack. However, you don't want the jetpack. Not at this point. I do want to see. Can I make? We're just gonna quit. Not even gonna mess around with that. So, Professor Booster is down there, and can I even make it over there? Nope. I could show off. If you talk to him, you get a jetpack and that kind of stuff. Why are you here? I see. Misery sent you down here too. This might be good luck arising from misfortune. Thing is, this island floats in the sky because of some kind of life force. I recently uncovered the location of that life force. Somewhere in this labyrinth lies that life force. If it can be destroyed, then the functions of this island might just cease. Right about now, I think that Doctor should surely be in a huge panic. You were sent into the heart of this island. Here, take this. It's the booster, version 0.8. We don't want that. In order to get the best ending, we actually need a better version of that. And if we take that from him now, it's not good. So can we make our way back? I want to heal up before we do anything else. And then I've got to make that jump. Or we can die. Because I don't believe you can make that jump up to the top. So we'll try one more time to make it back. We only have 3 health, so it's gonna be difficult. Alright, we have 4 health now. Hey, we get some more health. There is some other stuff coming up very soon that I kind of want to avoid doing right now. Alright, so, I hate these guys. You know what? We have 10 health. That should be enough for now. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and end the episode off here. And next time, we're going to make this jump. And it's a very difficult jump, so expect me to have to try a couple of times. But there is a way. And the secret is this red spot right on the ground. Right here. That's where you need to jump. So, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!